So unfortunately, this episode is audio only. I had some problems rendering the video, and it's a really funny one. I hope you do enjoy it. And for next time, I will have backup drive. So we appreciate the support, and we appreciate you tuning in. And hopefully, we'll see you on the next one.
What up? What up?
What up, man? What's going on?
Not much. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. This is going to be episode number 3. And I'm
Yeah,
just laughing because of the thoughts we were having off the record, off the discussion right now.
yeah,
And
yeah. That's it's interesting to know to actually to to figure out what you want to talk about without it being, you know, relevant. What for it to be relevant, you want it to be relevant. You want everyone to know what the fuck you're talking about.
well, there's so much you could talk about. There's so much going on right now in the world, and
A lot.
a
There's a
lot of
lot.
it. And that's why I was just brainstorming with you about the shit that's been going on. But the first thing that I wanted to talk about was like the Insta filters or the catfishing or like the filters that change people's appearances. Like there's been like men that turn into women. There's been like everything. So what do you think of your experiencing with like catfishing? Because
Catfishing.
I've definitely had that. That's
Um.
from back in the day.
No. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously, we all. I think we all have gone on blind dates. Well, even that. I mean, I think even a blind date is obviously what the name implies, right? It's blind. Like you don't know what this person's supposed to look like, right? You meet them, but I still think that with online dating, it's still considered a blind date because that's what you're talking about, right? You're talking about these pictures that you see, and then you end up going on this date, and then like you look at the picture, you look at this person, you're like, wait a second, dude, that's not that was you. That's not you now, but if you're a nice person, you can go on this thing and not really mention it or anything. You just be like, oh yeah, cool, like, oh, I had a great time, and then just fucking like never talk to them again, I guess, because which is fucked up still too. But at the end, you don't have to like say anything. Um, but I
Well,
don't know, if you're not vibing with somebody, you're not attracted, then you're not gonna be forced to do that.
well,
I mean,
I'll tell you a short, quick story
mm,
about kind of a catfish.
kind of a catfish.
Well, I mean, it kind of was, yeah. And I went out to a place, met the person. This is years ago too, like years ago. Just
Right, right.
put it in context. And went over there, talked, was being nice, and then I stood up. Yeah, dude, I was like, I left. She
You
ordered.
just left.
I think she ordered like appetizers. I just left. Dude. I didn't realize how fucked up it was till like later on.
Wow.
So I took off, and they texted me and was like, "Hey, where'd you go?" And I was like, "Oh, I thought you left."
What? you said, I thought you took off too.
Yeah, I just fucking that was pretty mean, but I do feel bad about it now.
That would give me anxiety, dude, because like it would give me anxiety just to know what the hell they're gonna write to me, like a sad text saying like, damn, you could at least said bye, or some shit like that. I'd be like, damn, I feel like a dick.
That was a dick move. I admit it, but it was like it wasn't even. You couldn't even like. I was like, it's not even friendly at this point. You're just like standing next to somebody who's like you have zero common interest with. So I was like, yeah, it's okay.
now,
Didn't work.
now, now, but I think when you come to those people that catfish or those stories, I guess you're assuming that you're in that thing because you are talking to somebody that's very attractive, you know? So now at this point, is it like, are you just going based on all looks, or is to say that person didn't look like their picture, but then you hang out with them that night, you're like, damn, this person's fucking pretty cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do
Well,
you do? Do you just make it into a friendship, or well, I guess you don't know, right? Because you don't know how you're gonna feel at that moment, you know?
what? How do you mean? Like, are you saying that you go on a
Like
date?
you like
Yeah.
you go on this date with somebody and they catfish you. Like they don't look like their picture, but they don't. It's not that crazy, right? Like it's not all like they don't look fucking like they've been in a fire or anything. But like I'm saying, like you're like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna stick it through, because I'm already here. And then you end up fucking vibing with this person, and
Well,
you're like, hey, this
yeah, that's
person's pretty
cool.
cool.
That'd be
You know
really
what I'm
cool.
saying? Yeah.
Like let's say you still had a good time and you're like, this is just gonna be my friend. That's still
Right.
fucking cool. I would.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That'd be cool. But I'm just talking about like.
That happened to me though. That happened to me.
Yeah.
I ended up. It wasn't it wasn't a catfish story, but it was like I did go on a date, and then but I ended up sticking around and like being friends, and we still talk every once in a while to this day, not often, but
That's
but it's
so cool.
cool. It was cool to like to have that, to
Yeah.
to have that friendship that you like, even if you didn't hit it off like you thought you would,
Well, I mean, isn't that just to go out and see if you could have fun with somebody and just hang out and
I guess, yeah, I guess there's no prior thing saying like, oh, we have to like meet up and like we have to start making out and doing all this shit. It's just like it's a meetup.
yeah.
It's a date. It's a date, I guess, essentially.
Well, I mean,
But
yeah, that's something like you're there to just enjoy company, and if
yeah,
you don't, you're like, cool, like, you know,
yeah,
move on to the next person or whatever else you need to do. Or if you're like
yeah,
really cool, but you're like, hey, this is like just we're cool friends, then that could work too. I think but that example I said, it was like two strangers just standing next to each other at a bar, and I was just like, yeah, this isn't even worth my time. I'd rather
right.
I'd rather go home and like go to sleep right now. That's how
Hmm.
that's how it was. But
Well,
it was a while back. I do feel bad about it now.
um, but yeah, that's I guess that's a big thing still. I think, like I said, I'm not on the online dating thing anymore, so like I don't know how. Well, I think now though more than ever, with all these filters that are coming out and shit, that girls are able to put more pictures out there that aren't quite what they seem to what they are. Like
Yeah, that's
I
the
think you gotta be honest though. You gotta be honest, right? Like why would you lie? Like think about it though. Like you're gonna eventually see. It's like those. You ever seen that fucking show, Catfish?
no, but I've heard of it. I've never
It
seen
was
it.
like it was on MTV, dude.
Yeah,
So and these fucking people will catfish these people, and they would agree to meet like with the camera and everything. And like you said, like it's a picture of a girl, like a model, dude, like a super like beautiful model, and then all of a sudden, like this fat dude comes out of the house, a hairy fat guy, and they're like, "Why'd you do that?" And they're like, "Well, it's because like I was just doing it for fun, but then I started to have feelings and I just kept going with it." And I was like, "So you fucking pretended to be this hot ass girl just because you started to like this person, but knowing that if you would eventually have to meet up, this person's not gonna talk to you forever and know without meeting up. You know what I'm saying?"
yeah,
So, I mean, fuck, I don't know, dude. That's kind of sad. That's
yeah. I
makes
agree with
you
that
people get fucked, people get scarred, and then people don't, and that's when people have trust issues, dude. Do that
for sure.
because yeah, like this trust issue. You can't do that and expect to not fuck somebody's like not their life up, but you're fucking with their head.
Yeah,
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 you fuck with their head, yeah,
for sure.
and then they wonder why they can't fall in love anymore because they don't trust anybody.
Yeah,
You know,
and
so
we're going deep on this one.
hey man, that you want to talk about it, that's just how it is, man. That's life. And if somebody's watching this shit and they don't feel like that or they never feel that way, then you're lying to yourself because it's true. I mean, everyone's gone through that little piece or anything about like having trust issues or like being insecure or like all that shit. So it's like,
Oh, for sure.
yeah,
100%.
we all been through it. We all
Yeah,
been through that shit.
yeah. I agree.
Yeah, but
100%. I'm just
but there's a
tripping
what, but you could do
filters.
it. Hmm?
I said I'm just tripping on those filters, man. Like
Oh man,
they're
yeah,
fucking
there's some crazy ones.
they're like change your face. They'll change what you look like. They'll
Hey, but you know what's crazy? I don't even know how some people do these filters. I don't know if it's like Instagram shit or like whatever, but like the only ones I've ever seen are like on uh what's it called? In Snapchat. I've only seen them on Snapchat and I don't know. I mean, there's all these other ones like people doing other weird shit, and I'm like, where the fuck are these filters coming from? Like, where do these people get filters from?
they're just apps. They're apps
Oh
you
man.
add onto your phone, man.
Oh really? You just download these things and they oh wow.
I seen one like a couple weeks ago. You just download them and then they're just loaded onto your camera, so you can just click a Snapchat filter and
Oh
it
yeah.
changes everything, dude. That's the ones that like will change eye colors and like fucking change skin and shit and like oh my god, it's just crazy to me. It's like everyone's an editor, like you're photoshopping yourself.
That's a lot of people know how to do that shit these days, and I can't do that.
What's that?
The one that no, the whole editing, like editing stuff. Um, the one shit that's funny was that one I downloaded it on my phone, but um, how was it? I forgot what it's called. I forgot what the app's called, but you can like put your face into like a clip of a movie or something.
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah. I know you're
like
talking.
I did one with I did one as Tony Montana, and
Did,
like where he like different clips of the movie, it pops up and like it like puts your face in there and you have like the mustache. I did one as Rambo.
what's it called?
I forgot. I gotta look to my phone, but it's fucking funny as shit, dude.
Did you do the
Like you
John
just
Claude Van Damme one?
you can probably can, but
Yeah,
that shit that was weird. I did that shit and showed people at work and they were like, "What the fuck?
it's like
How'd you
face
do that?"
swap or something, right? Something like that.
Yeah. Face. It's like yeah, something like that. I think it's called like Face Swap or something like that. Face Swap app.
I'm
You know
gonna,
how they.
yeah, face swap app. You're right. It is.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, dude. I don't know how they do that. But then you have those. That's kind of the same thing they do in those deep fake videos. You're seeing those
Deep
deep
fake.
fake,
Yeah.
but those are crazy though. That's some shit right there.
Like the legit ones are like
Well,
insane.
yeah, like they're talking like there's an actor talking about another actor, and they're like doing an impression of them. And as soon as they start doing an impression of them, like it turns into their face, and they'll start looking like Tom Cruise, and then
Yeah,
they go back to the yeah.
I saw
That's
that.
gnarly. That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's it's crazy how much we can do now.
Yeah.
I trip out on it all the time.
Technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking horrible. Technology is like ruining our lives, really. I mean,
I was
I mean,
I was thinking about that today. I was on Instagram and I scrolled the same shit like twice and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like it just becomes such a habit. I was like, I gotta put my phone away for a while.
oh, you mean like you turned it on, you turned, and then we went back on it again and like looked again,
Yeah,
like
and it
what?
was like the same shit on like my
Yeah,
feed. And I was just
there's
like,
like there's like nothing.
yeah,
I know what you're saying. I think everyone does that. They just pull it out whenever they're fucking bored and they're just like, huh? It's like opening the fridge to see if there's any food, and then you close it and you open it again to see if there's food again, and there's nothing there. It's exactly what it's like. It's the same thing.
yeah, you're just checking. Like,
Yeah. You're like, wait a second, there might be a fucking piece of cheese that I thought I saw and there was not. It's fucking
yeah,
weird.
that's the worst. That's the worst
It,
shit. When you're like hungry, you open it, you have to look, and you're like, oh well,
it,
maybe is that it? No.
hey, you ever get those? You ever get that? I mean, I don't know, cause I thought I had seen it online somewhere, like somebody like there's like an article about it, but um, you know how like you have your phone in your pocket all the time, right? And a lot of people keep their phone on vibrate, or it's just vibrating and rings or just vibrate. So like people get something called like like a phantom vibrate, and like they go like, you're like your phone's not even in your fucking pocket.
Yeah, I've had
It's
that.
like yeah, right. See,
Yeah,
so
it's weird.
that shit it trips me out too, like thinking that like yeah, people are feeling their shit vibrating, there's nothing there.
Bro, sometimes like I'll be on my desk like looking like this, and sometimes I see messages or like notifications out of the corner of my eye, like a
Hmm.
normal one. But I swear to God, sometimes I see it and there's no notifications. It's just like my brain, you know what I mean? Like I'll be thinking shit and then I'll look over it thinking I saw something, and then I'll open
Yeah,
it up and I was like, oh, there's nothing there. And
yeah.
it's such a fucking trip, dude. I don't know why I do that or why that happens, but that shit kind of is scary, dude.
Yeah, my shit's weird too, cause like sometimes like I don't know why I need to have my phone with me at all times. That I have a fucking smartwatch and I still tend to keep my phone in my pocket when I don't even need it. But then again, like I don't know, dude. It's weird. Like it's just that have so much being so dependent on your phone that it's just like it's kind of scary.
Could you leave your phone at home and still use your smartwatch? Because you have an Android, right?
Yeah. Possibly no.
Well,
Well, yeah, like I could for different shit, but not to like to do anything with my phone. But like, I think I would still get my because connected if it's connected to Wi-Fi somewhere,
mhm.
then yeah, I'll still get like tweets and shit like that probably.
Like, could you
And
respond
like,
to messages?
probably not, probably not. I don't know. I've never done that.
I only asked that because I kind of want an Apple Watch, and I know if you
Yeah,
pay the extra service fee, whatever it is, like $15.
yeah. I'm not sure. I'm
I
not sure.
think
I
you
don't
do
know.
phone at home, right?
Well, sometimes you could buy these things with that extra line on it, so you don't even have to. Yeah, they say, oh, you go on a jog and shit, leave your
Yeah.
phone behind because you have already another line on your phone. That's paying another line. I'm just like,
Oh, what the
no,
fuck's the point of that? Well, I mean, I
I don't.
guess if you're like, if you have a personal and a business line, I guess I could see that, but
Might
hanging
not make
rock
it switch.
phones.
Yeah, dude, but it's these things are too expensive. I bought it because I feel like I need it when I'm at work. Because when I can't, I'm doing shit. I'm in the middle of something, and it works. It's cool. I can see it, but it's a lot of money. They're fucking expensive. Like
Yeah,
anything else, like any technology is expensive.
yeah.
You know. So
You know what shit I was researching today? That's technology. Tell me if you like it. I don't know. I've been going back and forth on it. The Cybertruck, the Tesla side. Do you like that fucking thing?
it looks kind of weird, but there's other trucks out there now. I think like there's like a new Hummer, an all electric Hummer.
Yeah, I saw that.
There, and then there's like an all like I think the one that looks pretty promising is the Ford all electric truck. The F-150, I think it's an F-150,
It's
all
not the
electric.
Bronco. It's not the. It's not a.
Huh?
It's not the Bronco, right?
No, I think it's like an F-150 that's supposed to be like
Oh, shit.
I think maybe I'm tripping, but
I'm gonna
because
check.
I know there's an all electric Mustang coming out.
Damn, would you? Which one did you get? If you like, could get anyone.
Uh, yeah, honestly, for me at this point, it's all about specs. See what's the longer battery and like what's what I'm saying? Because like the Tesla, for 40 grand you get the
250.
I guess like the base model of
The
their
base,
fucking
yeah.
cars,
That's the base.
and I think it's like 200. Oh, damn, I don't know how many miles is it off one battery charge. I think it's like 200 and 270, 250. I don't know, 275 miles or something.
250 for the basic
250,
one. Yeah,
right?
I only know because I was looking at it today.
Yeah, yeah. So 250. Now you go up one and get the better battery, then you're paying an additional
10
for
G.
fuck no, yeah, like something crazy, right? It just goes up crazy. But so by the time you're done, if you want like a good one, it's gonna last you a long time. You don't got to charge often and whatever. It's like 100 grand.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just like,
Yeah,
well, I looked at the Ford F-150. It looks pretty sick, but the photo isn't complete.
yeah.
It's starting around 70 grand.
But it's the Tesla one. Is it the Tesla one that's gonna be like 30 grand or 35 grand?
What, at the truck?
Yeah, or one truck is supposed to be coming out. I think it's I don't know if it's that one. It might be the F-150 one, but I know there's one that's supposed to be like relatively cheap, like
Um,
really affordable.
I uh I know the Tesla went up in price because it used to be like 37 and now it's like 39.9, which is like basically 40 fucking grand.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I don't know why I'm talking about it. It's just like, it's like looking at dumb shit. I don't know if you do that. I do that a lot. I'd be like on the internet, like looking at this shit, like, yeah, that boat looks pretty dope. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
bro,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna be close to buying a fucking boat ever, but it's funny how
Yeah.
I waste my time.
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do that. Like something if it pops up, but I don't go searching for something crazy expensive, and I just to see what it looks like. Like maybe yeah, there's like if there's like an article or somebody's talking about something, then I'll like Wikipedia or like whatever Google and be like, how many rooms does this boat have? Like just to be just curious.
Yeah,
But yeah, you're right. Like I'll never have that big ass boat, but never say never, dude. You never
but
know.
I'll be looking at like Cessnas and shit. Like, I mean,
Cessna,
a Cessna is like 40 grand.
like a plane, like a Cessna, like a fucking little like 2-person fucking
Like a little two
plane.
person, 4-person plane. I don't know why I look at this shit, but
Hey,
my
dude, a lot of people get their licenses. You don't need nothing crazy to learn how to fly. You just go to these classes and learn how to fly, dude.
no, I know, but it's just funny, like looking at a $40,000 anything. Like, I'm nowhere close to like. There's no reason for me to look at that shit. Like, I look at it.
imagine, imagine though having a fucking like, yeah. So like, what do you? Yeah, just I have a plane. I fly sometimes, like,
Be like John Travolta and just have it at the house.
or fucking Harrison Ford.
He has one.
That guy fucking flies. Remember, he's the one that
Oh,
fucking like ended
big
up in a
guy.
golf course and he broke his leg and shit in a crash.
He did.
Can't believe that shit. We were this close to losing Harrison Ford, dude.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
I know.
Harrison Ford's funny as fuck when he's not acting. When he's not acting, he's still
Oh, yeah.
funny.
In his interviews, you mean?
Hell yeah! Like, oh, not, oh yeah, in his interviews or when he's doing like a talk show or whatever. Like, I feel like he's being like sarcastic and shit, like kind of being a dick, has like a dick attitude. But I think it's his way of kind of like being able to like handle those situations by being a dick. And I was like, oh, he's just being funny as fucking reality. He's like, no, I'm being serious, but you guys think it's funny, right? So it's cool.
Well, it's Harrison Ford, man. He's
Yeah,
earned it. I think he's like 75 years old.
yeah, he is something.
I
They're all
felt.
getting old.
Did you watch Star Wars when he was in it?
Yeah, the last, well, yeah, I saw it.
The last one, I think. I felt bad because you could see he could barely run.
Yeah, he can barely run. He gets his arm chopped off or some shit, and they kill him. He dies, dude.
Oh yeah, they throw him off the bridge.
Yeah, yeah, and then fucking
Or
Chewbacca's like, he's just like all fucking. He goes, he's all fucking heartbroken. And shit. I'm like, damn, dude, that's his homie.
I
That was his
felt that.
homie.
I felt that scream.
I felt that, dude. He like, it was like a pain. It was like pain.
That was a good. That was whoever voiced that or acted that did a
He's
great.
all, because he moved his head a certain way. And you're like, fuck, dude, fuck Chewie. I'm sorry, dude. Like, fucking, he's gone. That was his homie for like I don't know how many fucking years and shit.
40 years. I don't know how long Chewbacca's fucking last, but
I think those Wookiees or whatever they're supposed to like live a long time or some shit.
yeah, he hasn't aged.
Yeah, something happened. Weird shit.
Usually people or things that are like 7 feet taller, they're the ones that go first.
Yeah, but he's a fucking alien. You know what I mean? So like he lives longer. No, us humans get a lifespan of 115 years.
That's fucking crazy. I'd be stuck if I make it to like 80.
I just think it's weird, dude. That we go like we age. You know, that's one of those things they try to find out. You know, like why do we age? That's a question. You know, that's a fucking question, dude. It's not like, oh, we're going to age. It's like, no. Okay, sorry. We're going to age, but then like, why do we age? That's a question. That's a scientific question. Like they don't know why we age. You know, like
Yeah.
they don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know why do we have to age. But then there's also why do we sleep? They don't know why we sleep.
Yeah.
There's an answer being like, oh, well, you need it because you'll die. Yeah, I know that. Like I get it. People will die of sleep deprivation, but they don't really know. No, not why we sleep. It's why we dream. That's what they don't know. Why do we dream? I'm sorry, everybody. That was a mistake. But why do we dream? Dreaming is fucking. That's the one. They don't know why we dream. But think about it, dude. They say, what do they say about dreaming? They say that when you see somebody in your dream that you don't fucking know who it is, that it's somebody that you might have seen just out and about, like at the fucking supermarket. You know, like your brain always takes in all of these things and never forgets it, but you can't, because you're not using all your brain. Not using what 10%.
Yeah.
Like, you ever seen that movie Lucy?
No.
Fuck, dude, watch that shit. She'll blow your fucking mind. It's a movie. It's like an action movie kind of, but it's this chick that like
Scarlett Johansson or some shit.
Yeah, and she takes these. They make this sort of drug or something that like supposed to like make you like enhance your shit, But like I think they got her and they use her like a kind of like a mule, when they fucking put drugs inside you and they try to transport you, or they fucking put the drugs inside her and they fucking kicked her in the stomach when she was on the floor, and that shit like opened up, and like immediately it made her like fucking super smart but like it went by, it went by time.
Oh, okay.
No, like over time the drugs started to take more and more. I started opening more of her brain, and as the movie's going, like every once in a while it'll say 10%, and then it'll say 20%, and then 30%. So she gets all the way to 100% of unlocking her whole mind, dude. And she could change the fucking room. She could fucking change her hair color, her fucking nails, like whatever she wanted to do, she could do it. Like she could fucking like make this whole fucking room turn into a fucking bowl of spaghetti. You know what I mean? Like I'm serious, dude. Like not even kidding. Like it's gnarly as a movie. At one point
Well, what was it? What she did at one point? I'm not.
At one point, like she unlocks her whole shit and she's able to like go back in time and then come back and then she made herself into a little USB drive. I'm telling you, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. And the USB drive looked like a piece of like space.
That
Like it was
shit,
moving and shit.
that shit sounds so stupid, dude. I'm sorry.
No, dude.
You said
It'll
it turns into a USB drive?
well, yeah, because like she I guess at that point she's basically becomes connected to like like
System?
the whole world. Like she's just everywhere. And supposedly. So she like they had questions they wanted to ask her, like, why are we like, so at one point like she like turned into like this whole black mass, and when the black mass like kind of came in on itself, it left this weird looking USB drive that had like information of the universe or some shit on it. I'm just saying, I know it sounds stupid as fuck, but you watch it, it's fucking nuts, dude. Like, I mean, don't be high or nothing because you'll fucking trip on that shit hard.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, it's gnarly ass movie.
I'll have to watch it. I don't know why I was thinking of Crank when you were talking about like him taking shit. Remember Crank?
That's the one where he falls out of the fucking plane and shit, and he still lives.
He falls out of the helicopter.
Yeah, and he's still
Like,
alive.
crashes into a car and he's still alive. Well, remember they drugged him with poison
Yeah.
and he couldn't let his heartbeat go down, so he had to do crazy
Oh.
shit.
Oh, did he like have sex with some chick in the middle of like the whole deal so he could just keep his heart going?
Yeah, he had sex with this chick in like the middle of like
The street.
street to get his heart rate going. And
Yeah,
they want
yeah,
to
yeah.
take pictures of him, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
And that's why he's doing all that gnarly shit, like crashing cars and like I don't know why I thought about that, but I know there's a Crank too. I don't think I saw that.
It's all these drug related movies like that have the weird like that movie. Oh, you know what's that movie? That one that the guy takes a pill and he becomes all smart.
Limitless?
Limitless, like that shit's gnarly too. That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
Bradley Cooper.
imagine having that. Yeah, imagine having that problem. Like,
What, being limitless?
well, no, like having to take that and you're like, oh, sick, I can do everything, and then as you like start taking more and more, you become a drug addict basically, and then like at one point like that fool didn't even know that like time would pass by and he didn't even know how it happened. You
Damn, I
know,
think
like
that's
he would just wake up in the fucking middle of the street and he was like, what the fuck? And like it's like, oh, it's been 6 days. Where you been? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm losing track of time.
yeah, I can't imagine that shit. Just being that.
Oh, no, it's yeah. So
I was gonna go back to when because I thought of a funny story. When you said sleep deprivation,
oh yeah,
what's the longest you've gone without sleeping?
fuck. I don't know, like a day, like maybe like a day and a half. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Like no sleep at all.
Yeah, like that's well,
Yeah,
yeah.
nah. Like I've never been. Yeah, dude, probably like a day and a half. Like I remember not going to sleep at all one day, and just keep going the next day and going to work and then coming home and then just fucking just flat out as soon as I got home and just passed out.
I
That's
think
it.
I think I did, and I only remember this because I drove to Utah and I didn't sleep the night before, and basically like 2 days. And on the drive back, bro, I started seeing boulders and fucking like holes in the freeway
What the fuck?
that
That's
weren't there
crazy.
from the lack of sleep.
Yeah,
I was exhausted.
you could. I think you could hallucinate, right? Yeah, you can start hallucinating if you
Start
don't.
hallucinating.
Your brain was so fucking tired that it just started to. Yeah,
Dude,
it's
I saw
crazy.
boulders on the freeway. I had to like as soon as I saw him, I was like fucking trying to dodge him and shit, and then I pulled over. I slept for like an hour. I was like, yeah, this is the time where I should pull. They look real, dude.
I tried to dodge it. I'm sorry. That's something funny. You're like, oh shit.
Dude,
It's like
that's how real.
yeah.
And it was like early in the morning, so it's like it's dark out, and the car I was driving wasn't a good car. I could barely see, so it's just
Yeah.
all that shit combined, dude. I was like, yeah, I didn't pull over. I didn't go to sleep, except for an hour.
Dude, that's crazy.
That hour felt like heaven, heaven
What the hour
of sleeping in the car,
oh yeah.
dude. Don't ever
Dude,
do that. Get
no,
your
dude, yeah, I've never, but you know what's funny? I've come by it back from God, a while back, dude. I don't know how long ago it was. I was still living in Escondido. Um, I remember one time I wasn't even drunk. I was just like really tired. I went out. I don't forget what I was doing. I came back and I remember I had borrowed my brother's car. And like I got back home, I parked in the parking spot, and I remember the seats. It was a cold, like it was like I don't know, December or whatever. It was cold. I remember getting there, and I turned the car off too, and I was tired, and I was just like kind of like sat, and the chairs were heated at the time. He had the heated seats, so I turned those on. It got hot, and then I just turned off the car, and it was silent, you know. And then, but I was so tired that the windows started to kind of like get like have like the condensation on them. So like I felt safe, you know. I was in this car and I just like passing out, dude. Passed out in the car. Woke up at 6 in the morning inside the car. I was already home, and I come inside. He's like, "Damn, dude, you barely got me home." I was like, "No, dude, I fell asleep in the car outside." But that's I know what you're saying. It's like that nice feeling of just like passing out, and you're just laying, you're sitting there, just passed out
Yeah,
after being so tired. It's fucking nuts, especially in a car.
that's the best feeling when your body needs it and you just shut down.
Yeah,
Feels great. That's why,
yeah,
like now, dude. Like I prefer just sleeping. I don't care for anything else. I just like if I get a good night's sleep, I'm good. I
yeah.
can't handle it no more. I can't handle like being awake for too long.
Nah, dude. If I go to sleep at if I go to sleep like at 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock, like the latest I've ever stayed up as an adult, I will fucking like be miserable the next day. Miserable. Like I'll be so tired. Like I would need like more than one cup of coffee than I normally take just to fucking stay alive.
Yeah,
So,
it's not fun no more. It kind of
uh-uh.
damn.
I had insomnia before, dude. Nice when we were younger. I wouldn't
Really?
sleep. I wouldn't fucking sleep, dude. Ever. I
Why?
didn't have a job either.
Why?
So it's like
What?
just I don't know, dude. Just I would just be up. I would just be up like playing video games all night, watching movies, and just be on the couch, just on the couch, just like staring at the TV, just like just staring, and like my eyes are like tired, but I can't sleep. I can't. Whatever I tried, could not fall asleep.
When you say insomnia, do you mean like it happened for like multiple days at a time, or do you mean like like everyone's had the day where they're like they can't sleep a certain night, or like maybe 2 nights?
Well, I guess insomnia means you don't sleep at all, or you end up do sleeping, but you sleep like at a weird ass time. Like yeah, I would fucking like I would stay up, and then maybe like at 11 o'clock I'll pass out. And it's 11 in the morning, and then I wake up like at 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I remember one time though, dude. I remember one time I was tripping because like I fell asleep like at a normal hour. I was like 9 or 10 o'clock. Not now. It wasn't now. It was when remember we used to live in those apartments, in the same apartments, those ones right there in some right here in San Marcos.
Yeah.
Well, I was sleeping. I ended up falling asleep like at 9 or 10, and I ended up waking up. I remember I woke up once, like real quick, and I ended up going back to sleep. And then I woke up again, and it seemed like the sun was just still was barely coming out. And I was like, damn, it's barely like what time is it? You know, like it's weird. So like I get out of bed, dude, I'm listening, and like sounds like everyone's up. I'm like, damn, why is everyone so up so early? No, dude, my fucking mom let me sleep till 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I fell asleep. I slept till 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I don't know how that happened. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you didn't wake me up. They're like, no, you're really tired, so I just let you sleep. And I was like, did you check on me? Like I was alive or what? Like it was nuts, dude. Like 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and now she's already making dinner and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? That was crazy.
Do you hate the ones where like you fall asleep and you might wake up like at 8 or like 9 and you think it's the next day and you're like, oh shit, I'm late for work, or I'm like
Oh,
late for school.
you mean like on a Friday, like on a Friday night, or like yeah, like a Friday night and it's Saturday, and then all of a sudden you wake up, you're like, fuck, oh shit, I gotta go,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you're not like you remember it's
Yeah,
Saturday. It happens to me all the time, dude.
yeah. I've done that.
Happens all fucking time.
I've done that too many times. It's fucking hilarious. I don't know why we do that, but I think that's the funniest shit ever.
Cause it sucks waking up early. I hate waking up early, dude. Or like, or another good feeling is when you're sleeping and then you wake up because something woke you up or whatever. The fucking dog started barking or something, and you're like, shit. And you look at your watch, and you're 20 like 2:30 in the morning. You're like, oh fuck yeah. And you
Yeah.
just fucking fall back to sleep, and then wake up again. It's like 5. You're like, oh shit, fuck yeah, go back to sleep one more time. Those are the best. Those are the
You're the
best.
best. It feels like you're sleeping forever.
Yeah, exactly. And then all of a sudden you fucking go back to sleep one more time, and then you're fucking crazy. You're fucking scared because it's already like you're late to work. Shit.
Those are the worst. You're like, I got 10 minutes. So you go to
Yeah,
sleep, and then you're like an hour late because you went back to sleep.
that was a lot, dude. Damn. No, it actually doesn't happen a lot. If because anybody watching from work, I wake up on time all the time.
I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I know, like baseball started, and I know,
Oh yeah.
like, like I watch UFC a lot, and they're gonna start inviting fans. Like people are in the stands already.
Hmm.
Damn, are you gonna go? Are you gonna go to games?
Well, I want to, but we're gonna see how it is right here because I know here at Petco Park, the tickets are selling. They're very expensive. But I mean, if they're open again, I mean, I don't know. I want to, dude. Like I'm vaccinated and everything, and I'm cool with like being around people, but I don't know, man. It's still iffy, being around all those people yelling and screaming, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's weird. But I want to. I mean, I'd like to see a game, like
Yeah, I'm
maybe
fucking.
by maybe a VIP box. So I'm not around anybody.
I'm down, dude. I'm down. I want to go to a game too. I'm over it. I'm like over it. I want to go enjoy myself again. This is fucking
Yeah, man.
like getting to the end of my line, and I was like very patient about everything. Like, nah, like I'd rock the mats everywhere, and I'm like reaching the end of my rope. Like I want to go
Hmm.
do some shit. I want to go to concerts. It's a big one for me. Like I want to see shit again.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I haven't been to a concert in a long time.
Damn, I think I was in one. I might have spread COVID there, or I might have got COVID there. I don't know.
Fuck.
That's where I went. I was sick, dude, and I felt like shit. And I was just like, I took my brother. He didn't get sick though, and then I didn't. I thought it was just like a cold, so I just took a couple shots to get it out of my system. But that shit fucked me up. It was uh, it was the toasters in Mustard Club.
Oh, the toasters.
They're fucking badass. If you ever get
Yeah.
to watch them, watch them. They're fucking sick.
Mustard plug. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny. I was just listening to one of their songs the other day. It popped up in my thing. Yeah, it's been a while since I
Concerts, dude. I missed that shit. And
I used
then
to listen to old music. This old their old bands are still good.
sure, yeah, for sure. And then, damn, do you think it's kind of crazy that we came to it really fast, or you think it's like time to go back to normal?
Oh,
Since you have the vaccine, I don't have it. I still haven't taken it.
um, I don't know. I mean, it's just like everything you see and hear. It's like on TV. Like for me, every day that I go to work, it just seems normal to me. Everything seems normal. I mean, I know our protocols are obviously still weird because we're getting our temperatures checked every day and whatever. But um, but I don't think so, dude. I don't think you can. I don't really don't think you can. You can't go back to normal because it's not everyone's gonna be back to normal. No one feels back to normal. Everyone feels like they have to be on their fucking guard 24/7. Like that's just a lot of the majority of people.
I feel like from just being out, I feel like it's 50-50 now. Like I have people who like don't. I've seen people who like don't give a shit, and then I've seen people who like I walk by and they'll throw on their mask really fast.
Oh yeah.
A lot of businesses, I feel like they're over it. They don't fucking care.
Like right now, when I walk my dogs, I don't wear a mask. If I'm walking like in the daytime, like in the afternoon or like on Saturday morning, I'll wear a mask. There's a lot more people out there, but at night there's not. There's no really out there, so I'm just like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Now, would you jump in like a Lyft or a Uber to go out somewhere, or you?
I have already. I have because yeah, my brother's birthday, but the guy was being super like, I guess cautious, I guess, but I don't know. He had his mask on and everything, and he didn't let us ride more than uh it was four of us, and it was only two per car, and so me and my brother got one, and then the ladies ended up getting another one because they
Yeah.
were like, no, you guys go together. And I was like, okay, But yeah, it's weird. I mean, I didn't touch anything, you know. When I got inside and sat down, like I just sat in this chair, put my belt on and shit on the seat, and then like as soon as I was done, just fucking clean my hand and shit, and like that was it.
Not the last time I rode Uber. This dude didn't have his mask on, and then he's like, "You don't have to wear yours," and then we're like, "Nah, we're good." This is like at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, "Nah, we're good," and we kept ours on. And then I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. Half those dudes like can't read the room, can't read, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can tell if you want to talk to them or if you don't, they can't read it. And he's like, I don't know how the fuck he talked about this, but he's like, check out my glasses, they're cool, right? And he handed
Oh, you told.
I told you this one. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
he handed him to me, and I felt so weird. And I was like, I felt like just like, damn, I don't know what to do with these. So I threw them on. I'm like, yeah, they're cool. And then I gave them back to him, and I was like, I felt so like I was in his car, you know, so I felt fucking weird to be like, nah, I don't want to wear your fucking glasses. I was like, what?
Here you go with my glasses.
I was like, what's wrong with this guy, dude? Like, fuck. It's funny to talk about now. I didn't get sick, but like, he's like, you don't have to wear it, and then he gave me his glasses to wear. I was just like,
It's like the fucking movie dude, when that guy goes, smell my finger. So, what's that on my ass?
is it that Officer Doofy?
Yeah. What is that? My ass.
Yeah.
The guy's all fucking.
No. Is it Officer Doofy? And if you guys
Yeah, but
it
was not. What's it called? It was called Scary. Oh yeah, Scary Movie. Yeah.
He's Officer Doofus.
Officer Doofus. Yeah.
I wanted to beat him for Halloween a couple years back. I don't think you could do that now. You definitely couldn't pull that off now.
No, because you can't go full. You can't go full. Yeah, you can't do that.
Like Robert Downey Jr. said, you can't go full. Can't even say it.
Uncle Jack. You can't go Uncle Jack. You can't go Uncle Jack, dude, because then they'll be all over your shit.
I can't believe that. Well, I don't know. Did you watch that Joe Rogan, Robert Downey Jr., where he said, yeah, they gave more shit to Ben Affleck for being Uncle Jack? Or what's his name?
Oh, Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller. I said Ben Affleck. Ben Stiller. Because he was like, remember? What was it? Simple Jack. Simple Jack. Not Uncle Jack.
Uncle Jack. Simple Jack.
Simple Jack. Please. Oh
Dude.
my god, dude! You can't make that movie no more. You can't. There's no way.
That was the last of that kind, dude.
You can't do those no more.
That shit was funny, dude. That fucking movie, the whole movie was insane.
Dude, Robert Downey Jr. killed it. He got the pass. I think he still got the pass. I don't think anyone's gonna give him shit for it.
Nah, that shit was done a while back. Like, he's cool. Like, I don't see that being. I mean, if you really think about it, they portrayed every single type of person, you know. There is a black person. There's a guy pretending to be a black person. There is a fucking drug addict, you know, like Jack Black's character was a fucking coke addict.
Yeah, I remember. And
you
then
know,
so guy. Wasn't there?
Who?
Wasn't there another guy? Oh, it was
yeah, but I think he's like normal.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller was Simple Jack.
And then.
Oh, but he was like the main guy or whatever.
Yeah, he was the main guy. You can't watch this anymore. You can't make it. I wish. I kind of wish to have funny laugh, but
like another one, like a part 2.
I don't even remember how.
Or like a real Simple Jack movie, just Simple Jack the movie.
Well, do you remember the beginning trailers?
There's some, yeah, but I don't remember.
He's like a friar with like blonde hair and blue eyes, and then Ben Stiller is like a superhero, like Lava Man or something. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Man or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Fire something 2000. I don't know what it was. And then Jack Black was like 8 characters, like the Nutty Professor. It's so dumb.
I like that Tom Cruise's character in that way. He was dancing. He was and when he was dancing and shit. I didn't know that was Tom Cruise for like the whole movie.
A lot of people.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
Pulling out one of these old ones.
Is that
So I'm pulling out one of these old ones. A Barefoot.
barefoot?
They make
What
seltzer.
is-
This thing's old.
It's old. What do you mean? Like, have
It's-
you had it for a while?
Yeah, I haven't really trying to drink too much, but fuck
Is
it.
it cold?
Yeah, I have a little fridge right here.
Oh, all right on. Okay.
It's the office
I was
fridge.
like,
Imagine I drink this shit warm. Ugh.
exactly. I was like, damn, what the fuck? How much alcohol does it have in it?
Not a lot. It's 4%. It's like drinking a
Oh,
Coors Light.
yeah. That's not bad.
It's not bad at all. I also think I don't know if you want to touch on this, but I figured since we were kids here, California's been getting fucking expensive, dude.
What is?
California.
Oh yeah.
I know like a lot of friends and peers that like moved out of here,
Hmm.
and I just wanted to see your thoughts on that real fast before we end this.
Yeah.
Shit. It's just
Yeah.
like it's insane. I don't know if you care or like you follow too much shit, but like shit's been exploding here.
What do you? Which
Like
like?
like pricing of rent.
Oh yeah.
Homes is like fucking insane.
Yeah. Yeah. It's getting super expensive.
Shit's like millions of dollars and shit. It just trips me out because we grew up here and it wasn't that bad. But
No,
it is.
but yeah, it's well, San Marcos has been a very overpopulated city for a long time now, and and the price of living here has gone up significantly, you know. So it's kind of it's been gradually getting there, but I knew eventually it was, you know, it's just overflowing, dude. I mean, these are nice places to live, you know.
Yeah,
They're like these, you know.
I remember it used to be hood though.
It was it was for a long time.
It was super hood. I don't know if
A
anyone
lot of shit.
listening to this shit remembers how hood this shit was, but yeah, I don't know, man. There's like a part of me that's like, damn, just fucking take off. It's just cheaper.
Uh, yeah, I've thought about it. I mean, I've I have a friend that his parents are moving to Arizona.
My
I
part.
guess I don't know which part, but I know like one of them's about to retire, and the other one's like has a whole year left, and then and she retires, and it's just like they're done and they're moving out. They have a shit ton of money, like already saved up, you know,
Yeah.
like from their retirement plans and all that stuff. So it's like gone packing up, leaving, and see ya.
Damn.
And so it's that life, dude. That life that you see when you're driving down a suburban neighborhood on a weekday morning, and you see, you know, grandma and grandpa fucking leaving the house and going for a quick drive around the neighborhood and hitting the supermarket and coming back home and then tending to their garden and then just it, fucking it. That's that retired life, you know. They're gonna go hit the golf course, honey. I'll be back. You know, that type of shit. You know.
Yeah. I don't think I could do that if I
That's
retire.
but that's what we say now.
I know.
That's
I
what we
know.
say now. But once we're at that age where our bodies are just not responding the way they used to be, it's like we have to we have to conform to that life of being old. You know.
Yeah. I trip out on that shit just like aging. Like, we're talking about the aging process.
Hmm.
It's like, I wonder how I'll age. My back's already starting to fuck. Like, my back's starting to get fucked.
Oh, dude, I've been going to chiropractor. Like, I'll fucking give you the, I'll give you my chiropractor's fucking
I might need it.
info. Yeah, dude, like this guy's the shit. Um, but yeah, speaking of old, dude, like I had this patient today that was 77, nice guy, and he's just like, I don't know, has a lot of medical problems and shit, and then he's all like, I think he asked me, and the doctor says, hey, are you guys married? And doctor goes, oh no, well I am 6 years, and he's about to get married. Oh, that's great, it's great. And then she's like, so what's the secret to a long? Because he's been married for 57 years. He's been married for 57 years.
Yeah.
And then she goes, what's the secret to 57 years of marriage? He's all, I'll tell you what. He's all, space. He's all he goes, you need to give each other space. And what I mean by space, it's not that whole like let's take a break type of deal. No, he's all even though you marry somebody or you become involved with somebody, not everybody has the same interests. Like you won't always have the same hobbies, you won't always like the same stuff. And he's all and that's just gonna happen. But you gotta give each other space to be a part of those things that you like to do, even if the other person doesn't like it and you rather avoid the whole thing about, oh, I don't want to do that, and just let them do their thing and you do your thing, but then you guys can always come back together and that with the love part of your relationship, but
Right.
but as long as you give each other space and have that to breathe, well, that's what he says was has been a secret to a long marriage and shit. I was like, all right, seems kind of seems like it might work, you
Yep.
know?
It's a good one.
Yeah. I
That's a
mean,
good one. I thought you were gonna say booze. He's like a
I
lot
mean,
of booze.
no, yeah, right. Like a lot of beer, just too much. So that's pretty. That was nice because I mean, fuck, he's 57, bro. Like it's crazy. You know?
77, right?
No, oh, sorry, 77, but 57s
Oh, years. Yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah.
It's a long time.
So yeah,
There you go. There's a tip for you guys.
yeah.
Space. It's a good one. I agree with that.
Give each other space. You gotta. They Now that's how people lose interest in shit because they're like, fuck, this person just wants to do this and this. And I'm just like, no, dude, like if you don't like something they don't like when my girl likes her music, dude, and I don't listen to music, but guess what? Sometimes I compromise with her, and I'll even put it in my car when she's in there, so that that way I don't have to deal with that anymore. You know, like we've talked about a lot about compromise about watching movies and stuff like that because we don't like the same movies. I mean, sometimes, but like most of the time, it's like she listens to reggaeton and I listen to punk rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, for
Like
sure.
it's a whole different thing, and
That's
they
normal,
gotta.
bro. Now let me ask you this: is it easy for you to pick a place to eat? Because I don't think any guy has a girl who who could pick a place to eat when you ask them where they want to go.
No, yeah, I think it's pretty easy for us.
Oh, bro,
Um,
bro.
yeah, because we like a lot of the same food. Like you know, like I mean, but if it was up to her, I mean, I'm sure we'd have a lot of. She likes steak. We'd have a lot of steak. Like
Yeah.
she's always like, oh, she wants to go to Black Angus all the time. Like, and it's good. I like Black Angus, and we like Cheesecake Factory, or we're fucking pissed off too that we don't have any more Soup Plantation.
Like
That was
soup
our
plantation.
place.
I do like soup plantation. I don't
Yeah, that
know.
was the shit right there.
Is there anything close to that now? No, right?
Oh man, everything's kind of well. No, it was like buffets. No, man, there isn't. But I told her, I said, listen, this is only happening right now. Somebody's gonna pop up later on right after this whole pandemic starts to die off, and they're gonna be like, guess what, everybody? Shit's coming back.
Yeah, I miss a good buffet. I've never been
Yeah.
to Black Angus.
Black Angus is cool. It's just kind of it's a steak joint. But I like Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse is pretty bomb.
I've never been there either. Is that the one
Yeah,
off of El Camino?
yeah,
Never been there.
yeah. That's just bombed it because like you can either just sit down and order your stuff, or you can go up to the little butcher little area and like you could pick out your own steak and shit. Like I'm like I want that one right there. I'll fucking grill it for whatever you like. And then they have like these soft ass biscuits that have with like this like cinnamon, honey, sugar, butter you put on it. Fucking bomb.
I'm getting hungry now.
Yeah, dude. Buffet though, like I think buffets are nice. Well, actually, you know what, dude? You want a good buffet, you go to a casino. You know?
Yeah, that's a good spot to get it. I agree.
Yeah,
That's,
go to a casino,
that's what I'm gonna do.
dude. Casinos, like that's something right there though too, because those guys lost a lot of money, during this whole deal.
No, for sure.
You know,
Be fine. Yeah.
and they gotta pay their people too. So that's also a thing. You know,
No,
that's
I know.
definitely a thing.
I went to a motorcycle shops yesterday, and the ones that I remember are gone, and I'm just like, damn. That's how much this shit I got. That's how much this pandemic affected people. Like all these businesses I thought would still be around, they're gone, dude. They don't exist anymore. They're fucking
Mhm.
like restaurants and like I said, motorcycle shops and like all these other places. They're gone. It should trips me out. It's
Well,
fucking
look at right here down the street here at the where the San Marcos Boulevard. They have the Phil's barbecue. It was all the rage and shit, and then it's gone.
I know.
It's gone.
I know.
It's like damn. What else was there? Wasn't there an Applebee's there? And that was gone too.
Gone too, yeah.
See,
Yeah.
everything's gone.
That shit's crazy. Fuck. Let's wrap this one up with those bar stories we were talking about. I'm not sure if we
Oh
already
yeah.
said our bar stories, but do you have a quick
Uh,
one? Because
a bar story, dude. Fuck, fuck,
through that,
fuck.
we gotta tell a bar story. I'll think of one right now.
I'm thinking
Maybe
of a
anything.
bar story. Let's see. God, I'm trying to think of like a good one. Bar story, bar story, bar story, bar story.
Or hangover story since we're called La Cruda. Bar hangover.
Ugh, hangover. Fuck.
Well, I'll tell
Yeah,
you
like,
one. I'll tell you one. Are you ready? Do you have yours?
no, no, no. You go for it. You go for it.
Okay, so I was gonna fly to Oregon.
Hmm?
And I don't know if I told you this one. Me being an idiot, I went out the night before, like all fucking night. I got super hammered and I had to get up early for my flight to go up to
Uh huh.
work. So I go out, I get incredibly hammered. I had a good time. I get I get to the airport, make it through. I pick a seat in the very back next to the toilet because I feel horrible. I'm dying, dude. I asked the flight attendant, I'm like, excuse me, ma'am, can you do me a huge favor? Can you please get me a coffee or a water? She hooks it up with both. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. But what got me is the water was in a can like this.
Oh, that's weird.
It was in a can like this. But right when
Yeah.
he handed me it, I got trauma of all the drinking I had last night. I automatically thought it was a drink, a beer. Dude, I ran into the bathroom so hard I puked my guts out in the airplane. Like
Oh.
all like all over. I'm not even- you know how small airplane bathroom is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I puked all over the toilet. And I missed the whole thing. I I demolished that shit with puke. I did clean it up because I felt really bad. And I made it to Oregon. Hungover, but I made it. And that's the
That's
first
great.
bar story of many that I could tell.
Oh,
The one that
I
came
have,
to my head.
I I mean, you want to talk about drinking, I guess, and like just fucking getting nasty. It was like,
Not about
you know
getting
how like,
but
well, not nasty, but like I was God, what bar were we at? I think when we might have been to at the some bar here, right? Like local bar. Ended up going and like drinking. Remember we were talking about this beer there. They were talking about a Newcastle. Remember Newcastle?
yeah.
Yeah. And so at the time that was like a popular, right? It was like we were drinking that shit a lot. And one of the many beers that we ended up getting stuck on for a little while. But we got that, and I was drinking. I remember we ended up going to Denny's and ordered food, dude. I was like, hell yeah, stoked about to eat these chicken strips and fries or whatever, right? And then I was like, oh, let me go to the bathroom. I gotta take a leak. Go to the bathroom, dude. And as soon as I go to the bathroom, I'm fucking like, bleh, fucking puking with my guts out. And then like next door, I hear the guy doing the same thing. He's all puking his guts out. And then like, and he goes like, and I remember he's all like, "You good, bro? You good, dude?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, cool." And I was like, "That was pretty nice of the guy for checking up on me, asking me if I'm good too." And he's over there fucking puking his shit out too.
This is a
So
random guy.
yeah, dude, I didn't even see, I didn't even see who he was because I was in the stall still when he did that, and I fucking ended up just washing my fucking hands and shit and face and going back out there. I don't even think I ate. I was so fucking. I felt like shit right afterwards. I was like, "Oh fuck,
It's the worst.
nasty, dude."
Honestly,
Ugh.
what happened. I'll end it with this one. It's not really a story. It's just something that happened. I don't know if you ever drink so much that your body rejects any fluids.
Like even water.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me where like I just drink way too much. That when I was woke up the next day, I tried drinking water, just water. My body was I was puking it out.
Ugh.
I was just throwing up. I'd like drink water, puke it out, and I just like had to wait. And then I think I had to buy like a Gatorade or like something along those lines. I couldn't drink
Yeah,
water. Water would just come out. It's fucking disgusting. That's
it's
like
weird.
that's really bad. But
Yeah, yeah.
it's what's
That's
for now.
you're like borderline fucking
Poisoned.
poison.
Well, that's
That's
alcohol poisoning, right?
yeah,
Your body's just shutting down. You need to get your stomach pumped. So
yeah. I think yeah, something happened. Yeah, you gotta fuck that. I can't. Yeah, dude. Fucking it's tough, dude. It's tough to fucking to get fucked up these days, or just like, I can't drink Jaeger, dude. I can't drink Jaeger. Like I do Jaeger, I start getting me fucking flashbacks and shit. But like,
did you drink it before?
yeah, dude, we used to drink it. We didn't drink it like I just know that the times that I did drink it, like I got fucked up. Like it was
Did you
nasty.
drink it straight?
Cause well, yeah, we would take either like shots of it, or
Mm,
we would do like, or then we would do
I do
what are they
Jaeger bomb.
called? Well, yeah, yeah, Jaeger bombs too. But then there's also the thing where they made like this. God, somebody. It was like a drink one time. I remember we were at the Jumping Turtle. Somebody made like this weird drink with it. Yeah, I don't fucking remember the combination of what was in it, but all I know that it tastes like Jaeger, and it's like it just tastes like black licorice. It's fucking gross.
Jaeger by itself is disgusting. I don't know
Yeah,
if
it's
anyone
fucking.
likes it like that. I'll admit, I did like Jaeger bombs. I don't know what it was. I think it was just the sweetness of the Red Bull.
Yeah.
I love that combination. It was fucking good to me.
My drink that I go to sometimes when I'm just like don't know what to fucking drink, dude. I always go, oh, just give me a vodka for Red Bull, vodka Red Bull.
Good one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, it's not that bad. So
Did you ever so there's two other drinks. I don't know if I ever bought you them, but there's a red-headed slut and a
that one, dude, that's the one.
yeah, red-headed
That's the
slut
one.
and blonde-headed slut. Those are the
Not
ones.
that. Yeah, I never had that one, but the first one, yeah.
The red-headed slut is the other Jaeger drink we fucking drink. I remember that. I remember that. Those are
That's the one. That's the one that I was trying to tell you, and I wanted they ordered. It's like the redheaded slut. I was like, fuck.
yeah, they're tough. Did you
What
ever
do they? Huh?
go ahead?
What do they call that drink where they mix all the fucking all the liquors together and I don't know, like all the name. It's like the different J's or the four J's or
Adios,
Jim.
motherfucker? No.
No. It's called like no.
Oh, the Wiseman, something like that. It's like
The
Jack,
wise man.
like Jack, Jim. I don't know the other two. If you guys know the other two, put them in the comments or message me. It's like
Yeah.
Jack, Jim. God, I gotta Google it. Hold on.
Yeah. Figure it out, because that's somebody ordered that shit.
Three
And
wise men. Well,
3-1.
there's two. There's one called the Four Horsemen.
I think it was that one that I was thinking about.
That's bourbon whiskey, Irish whiskey, Scotch whiskey, Tennessee whiskey. So Jim,
Okay.
Jim
Fuck.
Jameson, Jack, and then Black Label. And
Hey, I do remember fucking I do remember drinking God, what was that name? Wild Turkey.
oh, I never drink that. Is it good?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, it's I remember it was I was with Javi and his cousin, and we went to the 55, and and he's all like, we're gonna take some shots of fucking Wild Turkey. I was like, what? Never had that shit, dude. Yeah, dude, that shit was crazy. That's some nasty shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, shit got fucked up.
I don't think I ever had it. At least not like in a shot form.
It was straight. I was like, ugh.
It just looked hard. Like it looked nasty. I
Yeah,
don't think I ever
yeah.
had it. But
I think Matthew McConaughey was like a sponsor. Like he was sponsored by them because he was like doing their commercials and shit. Wild Turkey.
probably. I
Yeah.
believe it. I believe that. Did you ever remember drinking Captain Morgan?
Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. Spice rum. Yeah. But like mixed with like Coke or something. I didn't like it either, but
I
yeah, I've
drink
had
that
it.
shit- I drink that shit straight a couple times.
I remember one time we were at a party. I don't know if you were there or not. I think you were there. 'Cause I think you were driving. That you were driving your truck. We were at this party in No, Javi was driving his truck, but we went to this party in Vista, like I'm talking about like Deep Vista, and I remember they had one of those one of those ice ice
Sure.
little slide, it's like a little ice slide, and you drop the shot and at the very top, and you would be at the very bottom of the little thing, and then all the shot would go, and it would get cold on the way down. Uh, but it was like they were taking shots of Jaeger and shit because they had a bottle of Jaeger. They just pour the bottle of Jaeger, and you'd be at the end, fucking drinking that shit. That's pre-COVID, dude. That's when it was okay to put your mouth on other things like that.
I don't think I was there, but that sounds funny.
But I think it was, yeah, I think it was me, Javi, and then Greaser Alex, and dude, that shit was funny. That was a night. That was a night that somebody was fucking drunk as fuck. Who was drunk as fuck?
I think I know who you're talking about.
I, I, somebody was super drunk, dude, and I remember,
I wasn't with you, but I met up with you guys. I remember. I know exactly what night you're talking about.
yeah, like then it was funny because somebody was really fucked up,
I
and then
know
I remember,
but I'm not gonna put him on blast right now.
no. But all I know is that yeah, they were super drunk, and we ended up dragging him to the party, like grabbing him from like he was holding on to us, and then we were going through the house, and there's people dancing in the house, and they thought we were dancing together, and we weren't. We're just holding this guy up, and then next thing you know, we go on the couch, we put him on the couch or some shit. And there's this guy that came over. Oh, and it was during Halloween, so everyone had a costume. It was like a costume party. And this guy comes up and he goes, he's just like a paramedic, and he comes up and he's all, hey man, this guy okay? Like he's all, do you need help? I'm like, we looked at him, we're like, get out of here, bro. Like the fuck? Like this guy's really fucked up. He's like, no, I'm really a paramedic. This is just like
Costume?
yeah, he's not a costume. He's like, I'm a real paramedic. And he started looking at him. He's like, yeah, he's just really drunk. Yeah, just take him home or whatever. And I remember we took him in the truck and we put him in the back of the truck, like the little space behind the seats.
Yeah, I know you're
And
talking
he ended up fucking doing some shit. Not right?
about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, he fucking pissed his pants, dude. And we ended up dropping him off somewhere, and we just left him there because we were just like that right around this fool was fucking piss all over the truck. Dude, that shit was gnarly, dude. Gross.
All right, that's a good way to end the fucking the bar story. I think we told too many stories. They're going too deep with it.
Yeah.
This was a good one. We hope to catch you guys. We hope to catch you guys on the next one. We definitely have more bar stories and more shit to talk
Yeah.
about, as we get more into the flow with this.
Mhm.
Anything you want to say?
You know what? I didn't check the comments from the last video, so I mean, if you guys left any sort of questions or any sort of comments about the videos here, go ahead and leave some more, and then we'll check them out for sure.
Yeah, hit us up, send us a message, and we'll definitely be talking about more funny shit in the future. I
Yeah.
know we started off a little deep, little hardcore, and we're gonna mix it up with funny shit and shit that's going on in the world. So thank you guys for listening. We'll catch you on the next one, all right? And then, like Bob Barker said, if you haven't,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Don't forget to spay and neuter your pets.
have your pet
Right?
spayed or neutered.
There you go.
Peace.